Oh, there you go.
Boy, oh boy. YouTube, sorry y'all, YouTube was trying something new and it just threw us all the way off.
I was not expecting that.
Alrighty, we'll just give people a minute to get back acclimated.
That was an experience. Okay, guys, we back. Okay, what we got? Is it doing it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, we are back from a really long break. We
There we go. All right, ahead. There we go. What's up? What's up? How y'all doing this night?
Hi.
Did y'all miss us?
Yeah, we went on a mini vacation.
Yeah. And for those of y'all who are joining in, if you would, just let us know if you can hear us well and also that you can see us and not my screen this time. I had no one on there.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That was a close call.
Yeah, we'll give everybody a moment to catch back up.
Yeah, we are doing a surprise pop in. And hi, guys, and thank you for joining. Gratitude. We're coming from very high vibrations. Can't see and hear you well. Oh, she can't hear us well. And she can't see us well?
Can you? Let me see. Let me look at the.
So you guys can't see?
Hi guys.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's coming through.
Yeah, it looks clear. Gratitude. We're coming from very high vibrations.
Okay. Just making sure we
Yeah,
got
it
that
looks
coming through.
pretty clear.
Yep.
So it's who else can't see or hear us? So
And as you all come into the room, please give a thumbs up.
yeah, give us a little thumbs up.
Just as a courtesy. Yeah.
So if you could hear us and if you can see us, leave a comment in the chat so we could know if we need to adjust something, because we are using different devices. So this is our first experience with this device. So we just want to make sure that it's kind of clear. Hey, could you guys hear us? Could you see us pretty well? Just want to make sure before we begin. Okay, sounds and looks good. Okay. Awesome, perfect. We had a small technical difficulty. Hi, Lauren. Hi. You guys. So what's up in the twin flame world? Good. She said it sounds good. Thank you so much, Laura.
Nice.
All right, guys.
Yeah, I'm just typing in some stuff, so please forgive me if I'm not looking right at the screen, but just give me just a second.
Give us a second, yeah. So we're gonna be doing a Q&A today. Glad you're back. I can see and hear. Perfect. Good. It's good to be back. We took a small break to, get our energies together, cleanse, and kind of center ourselves. But yeah, we're doing a small Q&A. So if you guys have any questions, like tell us what's been going on. What have you guys been experiencing? Like what's new? We've been out of the loop for some time.
Well, not so much out of the loop, because we have been really in tune to a lot of stuff that has been going on, especially when it comes to this retrograde that we're in right now. So,
fiery.
Yeah, but we definitely had to take a pause. It was a big pause.
It was a big pause, but it was good. It was cleansing. It was necessary.
So yeah, we just had to get some things in alignment, get our energies together.
Yeah.
And I want to thank everybody that's been sending all the messages. I actually read one comment where the person was talking about how they watch our videos while they're sleeping.
Oh.
Well, no, she was watching it.
And then she fell asleep. Yeah.
But woke back up. But she comes to the videos to get any type of upliftment, things of that nature.
Yeah.
That is just awesome.
It is, and it's kind of encouraging on our path to, just to come on to see how everyone is doing. I know it's, what is it, Friday night?
It's the It's the first of the
It's
month.
the first of the month.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, it is the first of the month, and we're getting back into it. And y'all, we
Hmm.
are less than what 60 days away from the new year.
Yeah,
I don't know if any of you all have put out any type of New Year's resolutions or anything like that. This may be the
right.
time to start thinking about it. And don't think of it as just a resolution. Think of it
Mhm.
as a way of just changing your lifestyle. Oh, we missed you too, sweet
Oh,
tooth.
sweet too. We miss you guys. That's,
Yes, yes.
we had to come back,
Mm-hmm.
show our face again, see what's going on with everyone.
Yes. And thank you for all of the new subscribers. I mean, even
Man,
that was the shocking part, to be honest, because when I look at the numbers and how they just continue to climb each and every day, it's
it's
just
just
beautiful. So, everybody, if you're new to this channel, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you
right.
so much for the support. And if you're not a new subscriber, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to
Yeah.
make sure that you don't miss any more of our lives because we back on and popping
We
now.
back. We back. We back. We back. So yeah.
Yeah.
And welcome. I see that we have some people joining us. Um, if you could just put a like on the video
Hmm.
for us, please, just to help with the algorithm because we haven't been doing lives for some time.
Hmm.
And even though the subscribers, it's growing, it does help with the algorithm.
Yeah. So that way YouTube knows that we're legit.
And we too legit to quit.
Yep, yep, yep. But I think we should start it off by just pulling a card and see what comes up.
Right, where we at collectively right now.
Hmm. I'm glad this video
So
coming through pretty clear.
yeah. Hi, Alex.
What's up, Alex?
Hey, Alexis, how you doing?
Hey, I told you we're here to stay. We ain't going nowhere. We just had to take a pause.
Yeah, we needed a
You know?
pause. We were kind of drained, tired, going through so much, so
Hmm.
we had to regroup. Yeah,
Yes. Yeah, and it's all about regrouping and getting
yeah.
things restructured because we definitely did some restructuring, that's
We
for sure.
did big, big, big. And if you guys notice, the background looks a little different.
Hmm. We
Yeah,
got into our new place.
we
I
did.
would give y'all a tour, but we don't.
And we really we were tested, right? And so
Hmm.
we got to see what we could do and what we really made of. And what don't kill you make you stronger, right?
Oh boy.
So
Alexis said that what we told her in a reading came true.
wow.
It's happening. That is amazing.
It is super, super amazing. And, we were doing a lot of sessions, we were doing a lot of readings,
Hmm.
and didn't really realize how much energy it takes to really
Hmm.
dive in when you're doing sessions and when you're doing card readings. It's really, it takes a lot of energy, especially
Hmm.
to really connect and to be authentic. It definitely was a big energy pull for us. So we refreshed, we're energized,
Hmm.
high energy, high
Yeah,
vibrations.
look at my skin, boy.
Yeah, I
My
mean,
skin is just.
and then
Ooh.
we have a trick now, right?
Oh yeah, you gotta tell them the trick now.
Okay, so cold water. So we have been taking cold showers in the morning time, and you guys should try it. I mean, if you're like, everything is okay or whatever have you, is health wise and everything.
Hmm.
Cold showers, guys, in the morning time. Wakes you up, gets you going, helps with metabolism,
Hmm.
helps with your skin. It's a big
Yeah,
difference. And it's a good way to cleanse your aura.
yeah. Oh yeah. And for all the ladies that are on here that want to have a little hack to losing some weight,
Yes.
because see, when you wake up in the morning, you are essentially in a fasted state
Mm-hmm.
because you hadn't eaten. Let's just say, um, if you normally eat dinner around 6 or 7,
Yeah.
maybe a little bit later, but the whole time while you're sleeping, up from that point that you go to
Mm-hmm.
sleep to the time you're sleeping to the time you're waking up, you're in a fasted state.
Yep.
And what happens is that when you take that cold shower, it's kind of like um, a fat burner switch turns on if you take a cold shower
Mm-hmm.
right before you eat and do some type of light exercise, like
Right. Maybe yoga even,
yeah, a little bit of
or
yoga, nothing too difficult. We ain't trying
mm-hmm.
to do no handstands or anything like that.
Right.
Just do some downward dogs and stuff like that. You'll be cool. Or just go for a
Mm-hmm.
walk in the morning. That's going to really kick in that fat burning system when you
Mm-hmm.
take that cold shower in the morning. And it's just refreshing. It also cleans your aura. So it's a beautiful thing.
It is a way to start your day. It wakes you up. You don't feel tired, and it's just a really good way to
Hmm.
start your day. And I've been doing it now for what, 2 weeks now, babe?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
You've been doing it for longer than I have.
Hmm.
But yeah, 2 weeks. I mean, I feel better. I feel energized. Um, it's just a life hack. You guys try it out and tell us how you like
Hmm.
it. You might not
Yeah,
like it
drop.
at
Yeah,
first.
drop. Oh, yeah. Because I'm still at the stage where I'm having a conversation with myself before I jump in. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go in now.
But it does
I'm gonna
help.
go in now.
Run the water for about five
Put my
minutes.
hand in the water. Let me get used to it.
Yeah, but it helps. It helps. And it really, like, I'm noticing a difference in my skin. So
Hmm.
I like it. All
Yep,
right,
yep,
guys.
yep.
So anybody got questions? Like, tell us, guys, what's been going on? Like, what's the energy like where you're at?
Yeah.
How have you been coping? How have you been dealing? Like, any
Hmm.
changes, growth, expansions,
Yep.
any twin flame connections, any unions, any separations?
Hmm.
What is going on? Tell us what's going on. We're right here.
Yeah,
Um,
especially for those who have been, because we've noticed that a lot of people have been going back through and watching some of our older videos. And I know in watching some of those older videos, it may trigger some things
yeah.
that you may have a question about or anything of that nature. And definitely let us know what's going on. Oh, she said her twin is married. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's not something that's uncommon, believe it or not.
Yeah, because a lot of times, because when you think about it, a lot of people are in their own reality, and and that reality sometimes may not be one that's aware of the spiritual side of things.
Hmm.
And so they're in their normal day to day routine. They follow the status quo of getting married, getting a house and a white picket
Right,
fence, and they think that they're on a, well, in some cases they are on the right path,
right.
but sometimes they may not be. But it's up to them to realize where they are and where they want to be.
And they might not necessarily be in a path that's gonna provide it might
Oh
not be
boy.
the most expansive path as far as growth, but you can grow pretty much in anywhere given the right conditions. It does help to speed it up,
Mm-hmm.
having the proper amount of elements, but you can grow in any type of situation. If you want to call it good or bad, doesn't
Mm-hmm.
matter. You can always find lessons and you can learn from your lessons and grow. As long as we learn from our life lessons,
Mm-hmm.
and I think when we start making the same mistakes over and over and over and over and over again, that's kind of when we get stuck. So you can make 100 mistakes as long as it's 100 different mistakes and not the same ones, not 100 mistakes and it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you get stagnant.
Yep. Now I have to give a big congratulations to Anna. She said when she watched our old videos, her twin flame came.
See, this why we came back because the messages is just
Mm-hmm.
so heartfelt. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations is
Yes,
in
yes,
order.
yes. Now, and also a big congratulations
Oh,
to
love you
Alexis.
too, Anna.
She says that I'm learning not to get into the ego with
Hmm.
anyone, which is
Nice.
awesome. Let them be on their own.
Yeah, let them learn their lessons. Let them be on their own path. I mean, I was just telling someone today, once you really, um, in order to step outside of the ego, you do it by looking at someone's
Hmm.
journey, okay? Not looking so much at their actions. Because if you just look at their actions, yeah, you get mad, you get upset, the ego is trying to protect you, whatever have you.
Hmm.
But when you look at their journey, or you feel you could feel where they're coming from, even if it's an action that they did that might not make you feel easy or it might be unpleasant. People treat you how they really are, like according to their experiences and where they're at, where they're
Mm-hmm.
vibrating at. So if somebody's treating you like crap, it's because they're feeling like crap. You know, they
Mm-hmm.
might have had a real crappy experience. Their whole life might be crap. So when you come around and you get the messed up end of the stick.
Mm-hmm.
It's not so much you, even though maybe your actions might have triggered stuff, but it's not always that way. Sometimes you just got to look at people's journey to really help with the compassion to see where they're coming from,
Mm-hmm.
because 9 times out of 10 it's way deeper than you.
Oh, hold on.
It goes much deeper than you.
Oh, Joe, I am so sorry. I thought you were just telling me that your name was that you were still a female, but Joe actually made a donation for a card
Oh, you want to call
reading.
Joe?
So Joe, if you're still on the video, please drop a comment so we know
Yes,
that you're
Joe.
there.
Please, please.
And we are going to get right into your card reading. And in a mention of that, I'm gonna
Oh,
go through some of these other.
thank you, Alexis.
Yes, yes.
I try to tap into the infinite intelligence that we all have an opportunity to tap into.
Mm-hmm.
So, we, you're wise and I'm wise. We all have the opportunity to be wise. It's just a matter of tapping in. Once you tap into that infinite intelligence, source, God, whatever you want to call it, it's infinite answers, infinite solutions. We just have to not put limitations on ourselves. But yeah, I try my best to stay tapped in. It's a beautiful feeling, and the higher you vibrate, and I try to keep my vibrations high,
Mm-hmm.
because when you vibrate in high, your frequency is a lot quicker. It's a lot swifter. It's not like when you vibrate in low, your frequency is like it's slow and low and draggy. So you really can't tap into much. But when your frequency is high, when you're vibrating high, the frequency is a lot faster, longer strides. So you can tap into more with high vibrations. So I really have been on a path of trying to keep my vibrations high so I can stay
Mm-hmm.
tapped in. So is our friend who made the donation, is he still on the
She.
she is she still on the live? I want her to get this card that I'm getting ready to pull.
Yes. Joe.
I've been listening to love music. Yes, love music. Music is very influential. Influential. Oh, okay. Here we go. Self. Look at
Oh
that.
wow, Joe.
Joe, self.
That's a major card.
That is a major card, and it's a major key too.
Mm-hmm.
So you got the card of self. So which means, and you see it's, look, let me show it to you. So this is one of the major cards. That's self. That's what came out for you. So this might be a time where you're more focusing on you. And if not, it's calling you to focus on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Is Joe, is she still
Yeah,
here?
Joe, if you're still on the video, definitely just drop a comment. Let us know that you're here. But if not, you can definitely watch it through the replay
Oh,
because
yes,
she
yes,
said,
yes.
all
Beautiful.
right.
Thank you so much. All right. So you got the card self, right? So it says to establish a unique and individual identity. Be free of destinations and labels. So take the labels off. You have unlimited potential. So just know that you too can tap into the infinite intelligence source, however you want to call it. Um, it says that how has your past shaped you? So maybe you want to start going back and maybe doing some shadow work. Thank you so much for the donation, Alexis. Appreciate that, sweetheart. We're going to get you next. It says identity is fluid and changing. Who you are is for you to determine. So don't let anyone tell you who you are. Okay, that is for you to know, and they could find that out if they want to.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it says, are you trying to fit with the wrong crowd? So you might want to take a look at your surroundings and know who you are. So it's calling you to focus on yourself. What do you wish to become? So maybe you want to think about your life path. Maybe you want to do your natal chart. Try to really harness in on what you came here to work on in this lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it says a path of love and expansion. Let go of the herd mentality. So get away from the sheeples, move away from the sheeples and expand your consciousness. And also it's telling you to think for yourself. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
has an opinion. Everybody has thoughts. But
Yes.
try to see if you can harness in to who you are within. Think for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Start knowing yourself more, spending more time with yourself. And it's okay. It says a self card is a sixth of the reasons for being. See?
Mm.
So the reason for being, it signifies the importance of establishing a unique and individual identity that is free of definitions, labels, and embraces unlimited potential. So when you embrace unlimited potential, you
Mm-hmm.
really have access to all.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Infinite intelligence.
infinite intelligence, wisdom, start going within
Mm-hmm.
because perception is reality. Somebody else's perception might really, not have anything to do with you.
Hmm.
That's just the way they see something. And it doesn't mean it's right, doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means that their perception might not be yours.
Right.
I hope that was helpful for you, my dear. But yeah, this it looks like it's calling you to focus in on yourself.
Yes.
Maybe you want to do some shadow work. This will be a perfect time to do it
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
this type of energy.
Yeah. It's always good to go within. That's definitely for sure. And I
Yeah.
want to while you're getting ready for Alexis, I want
Mm-hmm.
to touch on some of these other questions I saw here.
Sure.
One that Stephanie said, yes, I am trying to learn forgiveness. Someone that I held in high regards didn't call me when my father passed. I'm still so mad trying to learn to let go.
Oh, that is
Yes.
tough.
Yeah, that is tough. And that's what, when it comes to difficult situations, people will show you who they truly are.
Mm-hmm.
And
You're welcome.
sometimes it's a blessing in disguise because it's messed up that they didn't at least reach out and say, "Are you doing okay? Is there anything I can help?" or just say, "I'm sorry," you know. But when they don't do that, then it gives you an opportunity to show who they really are,
Mm-hmm.
or where they place their values, or where they place you on the level of their values.
Right.
And then you have to make a decision on whether or not that's somebody you want to keep in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we went through our difficult
Oh
situation before we got
man.
this beautiful place, um, we had some people show us their true colors.
True colors. One of them even said, "Well, I was just sitting here waiting for your downfall, pretty much." And I was like, "Oh my God, are
Hmm.
you serious?" But
Yeah.
hey, you know what? We have learned to accept. And I said it today in the car, didn't I, baby?
Mm-hmm.
What I said.
You gonna put me on the spot like that? You
I
said a
said,
lot of stuff.
I said, I did. I was ranting because I've been on high vibrations all day. But I said, it's time for me to stop, start accepting people for who they are
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
not for who I want them to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just release them.
Yeah,
Just release these people because when you release them, you release yourself, and everybody is happy. It's a win win situation.
yeah, and yeah, and it's also another part of letting go of expectations, because a lot of times we can put expectations on individuals who are not capable of fulfilling those expectations. So
Hmm.
sometimes there isn't necessary thing to let go of the expectations. Somebody just had a
Yes, Alexis,
question
I'm
here.
learning to observe myself. Yes, you have to. You definitely have to. And understand that people are on different paths in their journey, and some people haven't even dealt with their own drama, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have not even started dealing with their own drama,
Mm-mm.
let alone dealing with ours. So we
Right.
have to come from a place sometimes of compassion and understanding, overstanding, and understanding, to look at these people and be like, well, they didn't show up at this funeral, to support me. But on the flip side, I don't even know what they're going through, what they're dealing with. They might have some serious stuff that I don't even know about that they're probably afraid to even talk about.
Yep,
Or
yep,
maybe
yep.
funerals might bring back something that they haven't dealt with. So we
Mm-hmm.
really don't know people. We think we know people, but we really don't know people because
Mm-mm.
some of these people don't even know their own selves. So you can't really hold hold on too much to things like that because you never know what somebody else is going through
Mm-hmm.
because they don't talk about it. And if they don't talk about it, we tend to think that it don't exist. So it just means they don't talk about it.
Yeah. And after we do this card reading for Alexis, um, Alexis and Anna have a question that are, in a sense, one and the same. And we're going to touch on that after we do this
Yes, let me
reading.
get my sage for Alexis. Let
Mm-hmm.
me see what's going on with beautiful Alexis. Tap into
Cord out your way.
infinite intelligence, and we're gonna ask for
Yeah.
our higher self to.
Just trying to get this cord out your way.
I'm
That's
just
all.
doing it all wrong. Look at me. All right, so Alexis, this is for you, sweetheart. Let's see what card comes out for you, if you don't mind, my
Mm-hmm.
wonderful.
I'm the assistant.
I'm your assistant. All right, Alexis, let's see what we got for you tonight. The King
King
of
of air.
Air. I could have sworn I got this for you before, Alexis.
That's how I do it. To come back and just give you the same thing sometimes.
I keep seeing 23. So we got 23 people on here right now. Guys, if you're new, we welcome you to the channel and also please put a like on the video just for courtesy to help with our algorithm. Alexis, this is your card right now, sweetie, the King of Air. Um, so the King of Air, Alexis, it says it's time for ethical
Oh, she said it
behavior.
was King of Earth last time.
Wow. So see, I know it's been a while, but I got a good memory.
Well, we know it's royalty.
Do we know you're royal, whatever it is, right? It says it's a time for ethical behavior, no room for compromise. It says seek the advice of an expert, respect the rules and laws, the natural laws of the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you pushing boundaries? It says keep your judgment free of emotional impediment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't be drawn into an argument. Don't reject unsolicited advice. So somebody might offer you some advice and maybe you didn't ask them for it. Um, Sometimes, maybe
They do it a
just
lot.
they do it a lot. Maybe you want to pay attention to it if this comes up. If anybody's trying to get you to argue, just don't even feed into it because it's draining. It does hamper on your vibration, and just keep an open mind. It says the King of Air is just and fair leader. So you might be a just and fair person. I'm really thinking that you are because of the way that we talk to you and stuff. You do sound like a person that's really fair.
Mm-hmm.
It says with a stern and commanding presence. But even though you're fair, you still stand firm onto what you believe or what you know. It says he can be imposing and somewhat intimidating due to his formal manner. So maybe she says, my boss wants to argue all the time. She's very intimidated by me. Here you go.
Mm.
So this is for you. So it says here, it says you can be imposing and somewhat intimidating, right? That's just because of your level of awareness.
Mm-hmm.
It says due to your formal manner. So by the way that you do things, somebody could be intimidated by you. It's not your intention, but it's who you are.
Mm-hmm.
And if somebody is insecure within their own self, it's you're not going to help them. But that's not saying to change who you are. It's just knowing how to work around things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but don't even try. If they're trying to argue with you, just don't even worry about it.
No.
Just go the other direction.
Don't waste your time.
Don't waste your time and energy. You're way too smart. Yes, boss is insecure. Yep. So with the type of person that you are, when insecure people come around you, it just increases the level of insecurity. Unfortunately, it's not your fault.
No.
It's just the way things are sometimes.
Yep.
And you look a lot older than her.
I'm a
Oh, you're a
lot.
lot older than. Oh, ooh.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're okay. I
Oh,
remember. I remember
yeah.
now. Yeah. So you have some
Yeah.
difficulties
Yeah.
working with the younger groups that may
Oh,
want to get,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
We see how that could happen. But
yeah.
yeah, don't pull in, don't get tangled in that web.
Hmm.
They got
Now,
to deal with their own self.
now Anna and Joe had a question that's one of the same, but I'm gonna read both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, excuse me. Have you some tips for working on feminine and working on or with feminine and masculine divine? And then Joe's question is, what is shadow work?
Kind of similar, huh?
Yeah, that's it. It's kind of
And we
similar
actually did we did an entire webinar
on the feminine and masculine energies.
and the
Yep.
shadow work. We did
And
two
shadow work.
two very successful webinars
Yep.
on that. If you guys want to do shadow work and you're
Mm-hmm.
interested in really um, learning what shadow work is and going deep, we do have it
Mm-hmm.
on. Do we have it? Still have it on the website?
It's still available if you all are interested in purchasing the webinar for either the um, balancing the masculine and feminine energies or doing shadow work.
Mm-hmm.
You can definitely email us. I'm gonna drop the email in the chat just a second at
Unite.
twinflameunite at gmail.com.
Right. Right.
You can email us there and we can give you the instructions on how you can obtain that. But in working with your masculine and feminine energies, shadow work is the way to go because it's
Yes.
really going to touch on both of those aspects.
Mm-hmm.
Because the masculine and feminine energies is really tuning into you, to who you are. It's tuning into your soft side, it's tuning into your hard side, it's tuning
Mm-hmm.
into your analytical side. And what's the opposite of analytical?
Unanalytical. Guys,
But
we are just so
yeah, it's really tapping into balancing those two. But
mhm.
when you're going through and you're balancing those two, there's some shadow work that needs to be done. There's some healing that needs to be done. Some areas in your
Yes.
life that you have ignored, whether they're
Hmm.
good or bad, and you're just really coming into one with that. It's all about
Exactly.
one.
One, and then a lot of people get the word balance confused. Even I
Hmm.
did in the beginning. You think of balance, you think about something that's 50-50, right? Balance is not necessarily 50-50.
Hmm.
It could be 70-30.
Hmm.
Whatever it takes to get you balance.
Yeah.
So you might display a lot of masculine traits, heavy masculine traits,
Hmm.
whereas you have very little feminine traits. So in order for you to get, to try to balance it out, you have to, exhibit a lot of more of those qualities, more
Hmm.
feminine, to kind of balance yourself out. And it's also knowing like the
Hmm.
situation, knowing how to use what.
Hmm.
Take for example, you might have a situation where I'm just gonna use you're barbecuing, okay? You're having a barbecue, and you're putting fire on the grill. So you might have a really big fire. Can't barbecue like you burn the stuff up with all that fire. So in order for
Hmm.
you to get the right amount of fire, you're gonna have to put a lot of that fire out, so you can get the right amount of fire to make your barbecue. And that's how it goes with the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So you have to know when to use what in what situation, what energies and what traits, and what helps the particular situation. Like if let's say you have a baby, right? You're very masculine. Whether you're a woman or a
Hmm.
man, you might have a lot of masculine traits. And when it comes to a baby, you're not just gonna hold them like a soccer ball. Like it's a baby, so you have to tap into that feminine energy. You have
Right.
to cradle the baby more. You might have to nurture it, like pull it close to you, pull the baby close. So you have to tap in more to that feminine energy that's inside of you. We all have it. We all have masculine and feminine energy
Hmm.
within us, whether you're a man or a woman. It's just a matter of knowing, how to use it and when it's necessary. So let's say you're very feminine, you got your nails done, whatever, you're girly, you got your heels on, whatever. Your car breaks down, right? And you need to change your tire. So you're gonna have to go within yourself, pull out that masculine energy, that logical thinking, right? And you're gonna have to change that tire.
Hmm.
So the masculine is really more logical thinking, more assertive and stuff like that. The feminine is more nurturing, more intuitive. And so we
Hmm.
both need both of those energies to be functioning as a
Yes.
whole, because the intuition It's a feminine trait. It's from the feminine, the
Mm-hmm.
divine feminine energy. So you want to have that sixth sense. You want to develop your intuition. You're gonna have to tap into your feminine energy. And again, it's really not necessarily have anything to do with body parts, with
Right.
male and female body parts. It's really on an energetic level,
Mm-hmm.
and knowing how to use these divine masculine and feminine within to nurture yourself so you can grow and you can become the greatest version of yourself.
Yep.
Hope that was helpful.
Yep. And we got Shawnette. That's I think I'm saying that correctly. Uh, please forgive
You're
me if I
welcome.
mispronounce it. But you see here, Miss Edwards, Shawnette, Shanta,
Miss Edwards.
Miss Edwards.
Beautiful, beautiful Miss Edwards. How are you doing tonight, beautiful?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead. You're welcome, Joe. We're going to go ahead and we're going to pull a card for Miss Edwards. Beautiful, beautiful Miss Edwards, a beautiful divine feminine. Shantae. Oh, that's beautiful.
Shantae.
Shantae. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Shantae. Thank you so much, sweetie. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get a card pull for you tonight to see where she's laughing. All right. So we're going to get permission from your higher self. Get a card for you tonight. Let's get a cleansing going because I love my sage.
Mm-hmm.
Sage is awesome, guys. If you don't have sage, you should get sage because it
Yes.
really does help to cleanse your air, your energies around you. And if you don't have any crystals, you should get one. Look at mine.
Oh, that amethyst is beautiful. The precious.
Y'all seen the dark crystal?
Oh,
All right, so come on, let's get Shantae. We're gonna get a card for you. Getting ooh. All right,
okay.
Shantae.
It just jumped out. Let's see what this
See
is.
what's going on, Shantae?
Let's see the mother.
Ah, the mother. Look, with a belly. Does she got a belly? She got a belly. The mother.
And it's a major card.
And it's a major card. Shantae, what's going on? You about
Oh
to be
boy.
are you about to be a mommy? Are you a mommy already? Let's see. All right, so the mother, right? Whenever the mother card comes up, it says love without conditions, right? And that's what the whole twin flame journey is about, is unconditional love for self and others, right?
Mm-hmm.
It says encourage gifts and talents. Also, emotional intimacy and affection. Be supportive. Embrace abundance. Let go of expectations. And that's, we probably should do a whole video on letting go of expectations too. And it's saying we are all different. Nurture ideas and goals. So this might be a time for you to start nurturing your ideas and your goals. Whatever you have, don't put it off. It says
Mm-hmm.
voice your thoughts and feelings. Don't be afraid to speak on your feelings. Forgive past failures. So, it's calling you to let go of your past. Release control of others, right? Emotional manipulation. Now, her womb is the void in which new life is formed,
Mm-hmm.
safe, nurtured, and protected by her body. She is the earthly universe in which a cosmic soul takes on physical form. There is no more sacred or intimate bond than that of a mother and child. So, really, it's calling you to kind of let go and release, forgiving past failures. If somebody wrong you, forgive them.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you release stuff like that, you release yourself. When you release others, you release yourself.
Mm-hmm.
There might be somebody around you that might be calling for more support. So be more supportive, and embrace your abundance.
Mm-hmm.
Lack is a mindset. Just embrace it. And we have to learn that the hard way.
Yes.
um, and again, let go of expectations.
Mm-hmm.
The mother figure is one who's like a nurturer, a protector, and also a creator. And we are all creators, and that goes back to the divine feminine energy that we all have within us, that divine feminine.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I really hope that was helpful.
Yes.
Shantae, you still in the room with us, Shantae?
Yeah, Shantae, if that information was helpful for you, just leave us a message in the chat. Let us know. And to the question that Alexis put in here, uh,
Look, she said, wow, spirit is definitely speaking through you. Affirmation.
nice.
Bam. You're
Nice.
welcome, my love. You are welcome.
Yes, yes, yes. Now, Alexis just brought up a question about crystals in
Hmm.
relations to chakra and helping align them and heal them and things of that
Oh
nature.
yeah.
And I don't think we actually did we mention anything about the crystals in the chakra webinar? I don't think we
Actually,
did.
um,
But interesting thing when it comes to your chakra, okay? There's there are some crystals that will help you as far as your chakra is concerned. Whichever one you feel like you may have some issues with, you can pick one that matches the color of that chakra.
hmm,
And not only can you use crystals, you can wear colors like blue. Like if you
hmm,
having issues with your throat chakra,
yeah,
put on some blue. It's going to help with that communication.
hmm,
You're having some troubles in the heart area,
hmm.
like you feel like you can't get over some things. Wear some green.
Wear some green or even some rose quartz would help with
Yes.
that.
Yes, because it's all in the vibrations of the colors.
Hmm.
You have to understand, just like Nikola Tesla said, if you want to understand the universe, think on the levels of vibration, energy, and what's the other one?
Frequency, energy, and
Frequency.
vibration.
Yes.
Because everything vibrates, nothing rests.
Mm-hmm.
Everything vibrates, literally. But some things vibrate so low, it looks like it's not moving.
Mm-hmm.
But everything has a vibration. When you start raising your awareness and raising your consciousness, you start realizing it. Like you probably go into meditation, come out of like meditation. When you're coming out, you will literally see the vibration of things.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing is at rest.
No.
Now this right here, this is chrysola, one of my favorite stones. It's like a mermaid stone. It reminds me of the ocean.
Update.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's in
chrysola.
focus.
Isn't it so pretty?
It's
That's
not so in
chrysola.
focus, but
I'm gonna
okay.
make a necklace out of it. I have to give one to someone too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this is chrysola. This is very, very, very good for your throat chakra. The energy
Mm-hmm.
field right here for your throat. If it's blocked or if it's overactive, it's really gonna help to balance it out.
Yeah.
Now, for the third eye, you have the amethyst. It does help with the third eye. Another one that helps with the third eye is fluorite.
Mm-hmm.
Fluoride is very, very good for the third eye.
Yeah.
When you talk about the root chakra, when you talk about protecting your energy, you might want to look into some obsidian, tourmaline.
Mm-hmm.
One of those are very good. I always wear this around my neck.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet. Where I,
Yeah. Now, one thing that comes to mind is that sometimes you may or may not know where the blockage is. So, in order to get a breakdown of that, you may want to look into the seven subtle bodies.
yes.
Okay. When you look into the seven subtle bodies and you look into some of the things that could cause certain ailments or certain issues, it'll help you narrow down what type of crystals or what type of colors you need to wear in order to help that chakra out.
She said, "Do you have to cleanse crystals? This is very, 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 very good.
Selenite is the
Selenite.
foundation.
This is really good. It helps to cleanse your aura. It helps to keep your crystals clear. But if you just put your crystals under some cold water, it's going to help to cleanse
Mm-hmm.
it. You could salt, a Himalayan salt is a natural cleanser for your crystals. Bury it in the earth. Just connect it with the elements. And
Underneath the full moon.
yeah, the elements is beautiful for cleansing
Mm-hmm.
the crystals. Um,
Oh, Midnight Sun, we missed you too.
oh, we're back.
Yes, 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 we are
And
back.
we might have some new people in the room. We might have some new people all
Mm-hmm.
together. We just ask that you guys please put a like on the video. If it's your first time coming into the room, just to help with our algorithm. And if you're new to the channel, we welcome you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please subscribe to our channel and
Mm-hmm.
um, and also turn on your notification because sometimes we're not able to schedule the lives, so we just kind of jump on when we can. But if you turn on the notification, it's going to let you know when we go live.
Mm-hmm.
We've just been back from a long break.
Yes.
Yeah,
Long needed break.
a long needed break, guys. And this crystal is aventurine. This one I've been wearing a
Mm-hmm.
lot. This helps with the heart chakra, with the heart space. I put it in my bra. TMI, huh? But yeah, it just really helps. And then I have my bracelets that I wear. Um, I made this one too. How cute is that? Copper, and it has the lapis one for
Mm-hmm.
the throat chakra, and citrine. No, what did I say? Citrine. No, aventurine. Sorry, aventurine.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the obsidian. So obsidian is really good, especially with the cell phones. You know, they give off these the energies from the cell phone, the radiation. It does help to block those.
Mm-hmm.
So obsidian is really good for that. And you guys can get that from just crystal shops.
Yeah. Yeah. And somebody had just mentioned about that. Let me go back.
And be careful what you get where you get your crystals from, because sometimes they do like mining, and they get kids and stuff to do the mining, and I just don't like stuff like that. So just be mindful in where you get your crystals.
Yeah. Yeah. Alexis got with another question. Do you all have any of those crystals in your inventory? Where can I get that crystal
Cleaner,
cleanser?
the selenite.
Yeah.
We do have some actually. Send us an email after, and
Mm-hmm.
we'll see how we can maybe ship it to you.
Yes.
Just shoot us an email.
A
With a,
shaman told me during a biofield tuning fork session that I needed to see a cardiologist. She was very much in her ego, so I blocked my energy and was shocked to hear this.
wow.
Mm.
She told you that you need to see a cardiologist? See, that's weird, because when it comes, is she a healer? Like, does she? And by the way, nobody, people who heal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or they don't really heal you. I think a lot of people don't know, or they don't realize that people don't heal you. It's like they provide. They're like a catalyst, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're catalysts to help you to actually heal yourself. So they really don't heal you. We always heal our own self.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we the body is designed to repair itself. If you get a cut, it heals as long as the body's in working order and condition.
Yeah.
If you get a cut, it heals. Like, you don't really
Mm-hmm.
have to do. It'll
Yeah,
heal.
look at this. I don't know if they can see this boo boo.
Really?
Like when I was moving, like it was all messed up. But now it's like it cleared up. I mean, I'm just saying the body heals itself.
It does. It's designed to heal itself.
Yeah.
And if you're going to somebody who's a healer, a catalyst, or whatever, and they're telling you need to go to some type of IS, right, which is a specialist. IS means specialist.
A
Then
practitioner.
I would question that just a little bit. You know, just a
Mm-hmm.
critic, just to question it, because they're if you're a catalyst, then you really, hey, that's what they do. That's just what they
Mm-hmm.
do.
Yep, you're absolutely right, Midnight. You do the work.
You're the one that do the healing.
Mm-hmm.
They're just the catalyst. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like they open the door and you walk through the door. They don't walk through that door. You do. So they're just the
Mm-hmm.
catalyst that supports that healing. But you're the one that really do the healing, not them.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that's
Yes.
for everyone.
And Jackie Boy. Oh, Alexis, thank you.
Oh,
That's
Alexis,
a
you.
donation, no call
Oh,
required. Beautiful.
thank you so much.
Jackie said, Life Path 33 here, Christ
Ooh,
consciousness. I wonder
love it.
if I have a twin flame.
Love it.
Uh,
Of course.
if you are thinking that you have a twin flame 99.99%,
Like Lysol.
you do have a
You
twin
do.
flame.
Yeah.
The question is how much are you in tune with yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Because the more that you get in tune with yourself, the more you are in tune with your twin, because your twin is just a mirror reflection of you.
Exactly.
And once you really get to know who you are, then that leaves a really big door for your twin to come through.
Okay. Just make sure there's no stumbling blocks around the door. So he
Pick up all the luggage,
right.
all the baggage.
You don't want them tripping, right?
Mm-mm.
So help them out a little bit. But yeah, if you have that feeling inside of you, then more than likely, yes. Don't
Mm-hmm.
let anyone tell you about your journey. Like, a lot of people go to like psychics and mediums and yada yada and yeah, whatever. We all have different gifts, which is true,
Mm-hmm.
because we come here with these things to help us along our journey to
Mm-hmm.
do what we need to do. So some of us will be strong in certain areas and others, but know that you have that too. right? You have that too. It's just a matter of tapping in within your own self.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, again, there are catalysts. There are people who are catalysts, and that's
Yeah.
what they came here to specifically be a catalyst. So they'll come to help you to open those doors, but always remember that you got to walk through those doors.
Mm-hmm.
Hi from Denmark. Welcome,
Denmark.
welcome.
Awesome.
Welcome to our channel.
Wow.
If you're new, please, we ask that you subscribe and turn on the notifications so you can get when we go live because we don't know when we going live. Our lives are so busy, literally.
Yeah. And once again, we got somebody asking what type of cards we're
Oh,
using.
yes, these are beautiful.
These are.
Yeah, this actually came to me in a vision, guys. I keep telling the same story. Yeah, I got this early morning.
You see, they've been a little used. So.
Yeah, I actually I saw the pack and then I went
Right
out
here.
and I found it. But that was a pack that I saw. And when I found it, I was like, "That's it. That's the same one that I saw." And this pack has been truly helpful for me, and for pretty much everyone else. It's really, really, really helpful. So helpful. It's a good messenger. You know, it's a messenger. It's a tool. That's all it is. It's a tool,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a good tool.
Yeah, somebody said they
So
sent something on PayPal. Let me just check that real quick.
okay. So who sent? Let me get the cards ready, so I can pull your card for you.
That
So somebody said
is
so.
Twin Flame Mystic 1111.
Corey Honick. Oh my goodness, I'm so terrible with names. Guys, help me, please.
No, it's for Corey said we're so freaking cute. Thank you so much.
Really?
It's funny because you put freaking and YouTube blocked it. But
Yeah.
I got it. I got you
Oh,
covered.
that's why.
Yeah.
He said it's okay.
But no, it's for Twin Flame Mystic is the one who
Oh,
said
twin
they sent
flame.
one.
I like that.
Twin Flame
Twin
Mystic.
flame mystic. Like, kind of like Mufasa. I'm on this pad too since. Oh, she said 11:11. Oh, let me tell you something, Anna, about that 11:11. Last year, was it last year, baby?
I think
Yes,
so.
not this 11:11. Last year, on
Yep.
11:11, I had the experience of my life. I call myself meditating at 11:11 in the
Mm.
morning on 11:11, and I thought it was just going to be a regular meditation. Let me
No boy.
tell you, that was not a regular meditation. That meditation was just amazing. If you guys want to see some stuff move, meditate on 11:11 at 11 a.m. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the donation.
Thank you for the donation. I'm gonna get your card. Who's next?
This
Who?
Twin Flame Mystic is the
Twin
one you
Flame
pulled.
Mystic. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Get you. Definitely gonna get a message in for you today. Message from your higher self to see. Ooh, it's coming out. To see what message that you would need to help you along your journey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, another deja vu. Man, it's just been coming back to back today. Guys, I've been having so much deja vu today. It's ridiculous. Like a
Mm-hmm.
lot. Like that was another one right there. That card popped out already. Ooh. This
One of
one
fire.
of no, this is Earth. This is one of Earth. Yeah, it looks like this looked like an Earth. Corey? Corey, did you make a mistake? Did you make a mistake, Corey?
Oh wow.
Corey, we don't know how to reverse those. Is that a mistake, Corey?
No, he got the best just because. Thank you.
Oh my God, Corey. Oh my goodness, that's
Wow.
beautiful. Thank you so much for that donation.
Wow. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, y'all gonna make me cry on here tonight.
Oh
He said
boy.
no.
Oh, is
Oh,
that
Corey, that is such a
maybe a she?
blessing.
Are you a?
Are you a girl or boy, Corey? No mistake. Okay.
Oh wow.
Oh, you gonna make me cry.
That is beautiful.
Yeah,
Thank
that's so
you.
sweet. Okay, so we have Ace of Earth. So this is a strong card, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Twin Flame. It says, get ready for new beginnings, right? So, new beginnings. 2020 is around the corner. It's saying goals, motivation, desire, preparations, opportunity, okay? Education, security, potential reward, potential consequences. So, harnessing harnessing it says starting anew, so this might be a time for you to start something new. It says
Mm-hmm.
new financial or career opportunities, so something new is coming to you, whether it's career opportunity,
Mm-hmm.
reward versus consequence. You got to make preparations though, okay? I think that's the important thing. New stuff are coming, but you got to make the right type of preparations for the smooth transition,
Mm-hmm.
because oftentimes we see opportunities, but sometimes we're not really. That's a neighbor. We're not really prepared, so the opportunity might seem like an obstacle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Planning for the future, material gain, a desire for security. It says here, when the Ace of Earth appears in your reading, it represents a time of change, new beginnings on the career and home front. So it means it's close by, if not here already. This change is driven by a desire for financial security and independence for yourself. All right, you better go.
Hmm.
Or for those for whom you are responsible, okay? It's a time to make preparations and plans for the future so that you are not challenged or placed under any stress, see, by the changes that are coming. So this is a good thing. You're going to be having good changes coming soon. You just got to make the preparations.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Anna said, "Can I get a card?"
Jennifer's next.
Jennifer's next. So sorry, Anna. So Jennifer's next. Sometimes they come in so quickly.
I say you are very right. Twin
Oh,
flame mystic. Yes.
Twin Flame Mystic. I'm so excited for you. Oh my God. All right, so let's go. So we have Anna second, and then Jennifer. So gonna do Jennifer's, then Anna. We're gonna do you. Okay, hold tight, sweetie.
Mm-hmm.
Just get the energy going. All right, Jennifer. Let's get your card in. We're definitely gonna um, get some
Oh
insight.
wow, my ears ringing.
Your ears is ringing, huh?
Oof.
Hi, Kelrick. Okay, so we are gonna get some assistance from your higher self. We want you to get the best message that's gonna help you on your journey. A message that is definitely gonna assist you. Maybe some type of decision, not sure, but definitely the best message that will be most useful for you right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go. Body and mind.
Oh, that is a beautiful
That is
card.
beautiful.
Look at that card right there.
Body and mind. Let's see. Which one is that one?
Look at that. Oh wow.
That's an air sign, isn't it? Yep.
Yep.
Body and mind. Wow. You guys are on fire tonight. When I tell you, you guys came in with high energy, it's probably because
Mm-hmm.
I'm vibrating high. So you know you will attract what you are, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it is. I've been high all day today on this. Not natural.
It's funny that you say that because I did a meditation this morning, right?
Wow, I remember.
And like at the end of the meditation, I had this high, like I had just like I was up there, but I ain't had nothing. I didn't. But
I just sabotaged. He's not
But-
lying. He's not lying.
but like it
I'm
had
playing, I'm playing.
like it had me on such a high. Like I was telling the kids, like y'all gotta calm down. Y'all not gonna mess up. I was thinking this in my head, but I was
Right.
telling y'all need to calm down because I don't want y'all to mess up my high that I'm on right now.
It's natural, guys. I promise I was just
It's
playing.
all natural. It's that good ass prana.
And
That's all.
even if it wasn't, hey, to each his own. But I was just messing with him.
Mhm.
But anyhow, Jennifer, so you have the 11 of air, and it says body and mind, right? So for the body and mind, okay, Jennifer, right? That's how pretty is that? Body and mind. Be open-minded, right? And question stuff. It says you are only limited by your mind. That's the only limitation that we have, right? Because we are dimension beings. So if you're limited, it's really just your mind. Be discerning though, right? Use your discernment. Tap into that intuition and use your discernment.
Mhm.
It says, how is your mind affecting your body? right? It's causing you to question yourself now. How is your body affecting your mind? Also, on the reverse, facts facts are certainties. So it's pretty much saying, facts are certainties. So you know that's a fact, right? Like we drink water. If we thirsty, it's going to quench our thirst. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a fiction. Opinions are not facts, and sometimes we get that confused. Like
Mm-hmm.
somebody, we might put on this dress, really nice dress. We might have a friend, right? And we might be like, hey, how does this dress look, right? And then the friend is gonna go, oh, you don't, that doesn't look right, and you're gonna think that that's a fact,
Mm-hmm.
but it's really just an opinion. So we always gotta, I always puff before I meditate. That's where the energy is coming from. Okay, Corey, I see. All right, so it says, we can only change ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So know that, it's up to us, the man in the mirror. We can only change ourselves. So pretty much, you have to ask yourself, what is reality and
Mm-hmm.
what is imagined? And sometimes, being on this spiritual journey, I'll be honest with you, sometimes it seems like it's one and the same.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? What is fact and what is fiction? Can that which dwells within the mind have an effect on the body? Yes, it can. And can the physical body affect the state of the mind? Yes, it can. The 11 of air symbolizes the need to keep a healthy understanding of the relationship between the mind and the body,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the power each can have over the other. It symbolizes being able to differentiate between fact and opinion and to
Mm-hmm.
make room for the imagination within our realities while still embracing a little bit of reality within our imaginings, right? So it's causing you to really harness in, um, you know, make that distinction and use your discernment. It's calling you to use your discernment.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure if you're around people and maybe their opinions, you might be thinking that it's fact, but always remember, it's an opinion. It's not a fact,
Yes.
right?
And Corey, you're right. Your physical body does reflect your emotions.
Absolutely,
Yes, yes, yes.
absolutely. So be open-minded. Ask questions,
Mm-hmm.
and know that, the mind, the limitations of the mind is on us.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And know the difference, because sometimes when you're on the spiritual path, and I promise you, even for us,
Mm-hmm.
this whole dimension travel thing, like, I don't even know where you guys are in your spiritual journey, but
We out.
we are way out there, guys. Like, it's
Yeah,
it's out there.
and actually, speaking of that, Amy asked what star system do we resonate with,
Mm.
and for the life of me, I can't remember the name of it right now. But there is a star system that I know that we resonate with, but the name is it eludes me right now.
Wow. But we have who do we have next? We had that was for Jennifer. I'm losing track of time.
Yeah, that was for Jennifer, and
Okay,
we
good.
have one other person
We
who
have
made a
another one after Jennifer.
yeah. Her
Anne.
name was
Anna.
IYA.
But Anna was next. I said I'll do Jennifer, then I'm gonna do Anna.
Okay, we're gonna do Anna, and then we're
Yes,
gonna do
my
IYA.
spirit is telling me Anna,
Oh.
and then after Anna, then it's the next person.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Anna, you still with me, sweetie? You still with me, Anna? I'm doing your card now. Let me light some sage. I love sage. See, because I like the sage to purify. Because when you do readings, I mean, it really helps to clean up and to clear, and then you do the next one. Because I don't want to
Oh.
mix up people's messages.
Corey may be able to help you out because Corey says she's a clinical psychologist,
Ooh,
which is what you're actually going back to school
that's
for.
what I'm doing right now. Applied behavioral science.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm doing right now. That is crazy.
Yes.
That is wonderful. That is exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so you definitely, Corey, please definitely send me an email.
Yes.
Absolutely, please send me an email. So now let me do beautiful Anna. Okay, definitely gonna get her. All right, guys, if you're joining, because I do see we have some. Leisha told me counseling my reading. Wow. Okay, guys. stuff is just aligning. Like we have been on this path. It's just all this thing. Oh my, look at this. I was still okay, Anna. All right now.
Ooh.
Anna, you got two. I mean, it was just like bothering me like Anna. Okay, Anna, you got two cards. And these two cards are just so self-explanatory. These are the major. You got two major cards, sweetie.
Mm-hmm.
Two major cards. So you have choice, right? So, Anna, you got to make some decisions, baby. You got to make some decisions. And the thing about making decisions, right, is that if you don't make it, somebody else is going to make it for you, or the universe is going to make it for you. So you want to definitely be you want to take the wheel. You don't want Caesar Borgia to take the wheel. You definitely want to take that wheel and make that decision. Something I don't know, but you got to make a decision. You got choices, and it needs to be made. And you definitely want to make it for your own self, not by chance, right, or not someone else, but for your own self, so you can steer your own boat. So whatever is going on, you got to make a choice, baby. Okay. And and this might be why you got to make a choice, because look, Anna, everybody else got one card. You two came out for you. See, it happens sometimes. I can't control it. But yeah, so you have two. This is life and death, right? And life and death just means that there is something ending and there is something beginning. It doesn't necessarily have to be a physical death, right?
Right.
It's just that you right now you might be in some type of
chapter going to
yeah.
another.
I don't know if you're in a crossroads or something. But these two cards, when they come together like this, yeah, you got to make a choice, and the choice that you make, it's going to be the ending of something, and it's going to be the beginning of something else. So yeah, so yeah, you wanna get on it, and meditate about it. Always know that we can select what we want to experience. Okay, so go into meditation, select what you wish to experience, and align yourself with that version of yourself.
Yes, and it's actually a beautiful meditation that I did, and y'all, I have been going so deep into meditation. I'm surprised I'm still here. But there is a meditation that you can do as far as jumping timelines, where you imagine yourself going through this light tunnel and you see different versions of yourself in different realities, and you can choose which one of those versions of yourself you want to embody. Right. And you can embody that and bring it back with you. And when I did that, y'all, to be honest with you, when I chose the one that I wanted to embody, my own face came towards me.
It's deep.
Like I saw my face coming towards me with my locks and everything. Like it truly tripped me out.
Right.
Like I was able to see the light body of myself in this other version. It was
right. And this might sound trippy to some people, and it is okay, because and if it sounds trippy to you, totally fine. We want it to sound trippy to you, because we want people to speak of things that is within their own experience, right? We don't want anyone to believe us.
no.
We
No,
don't believe us, because when you believe something, you emit the opportunity for knowing,
Right.
because you replace it with knowing. So just go on your journey, go seek and ye shall find, right? Go on your journey and go seek. Go have your own experience. And then once you have your own experience, then you can be like, oh, that's what Chris was talking about. Oh, wow. Like, oh, okay, cool.
Oh, she said no card needed.
Oh, guys, you guys gonna just,
Yeah.
tonight, you guys are showing so much love for this YouTube channel, because we have this fund going for the longest, and we know all our old subscribers know about this fund. The computer fund. We have this this fund going for the computer fund, and you guys are really helping with the fund for the computer, so we can upgrade the channel, get a different instead of using the phone, we have like a laptop or whatever have you. So um we can do a little bit more. And then our Twin Flame Chronicles, which we want to continue doing because it's a really nice series.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever you guys donate, it really does help to go towards making the channel better.
Yep.
And that way we can be here longer and we can really get the messages across. So we appreciate you guys because at the end of the
Yes.
day, we all one.
Yep.
We are all one.
Yep. That's the major key.
That's the major key, guys. We
The
all one.
law of one.
We all. You had to say it, didn't you? He had to say it. You had to get it out your system. Go on, get it out.
Get what out?
Go on, say
I
it.
don't know what you're talking about.
Go on, say it.
Oh, good.
You want to get it out so bad. You want to get it out so bad. Oh, look at the 23, 23. Look, guys, see, I keep telling you, I keep seeing 23. Everywhere I go, I see 23. We got 23 likes, 23 views. That's all I see is 23 all day. Today I saw my birthday, 9/23.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so who else do we have? You said we had somebody else?
Yeah, it was. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it, but she made a donation. It's IYA.
That's
I don't know
pretty.
how would you pronounce
Aya?
it?
Aya?
Yeah, there you go. Aya.
I like that.
I like that. That's
I like
pretty.
different stuff. Aya. Hey y'all, we BS, Charlene. We are back with high vibrations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she got
Aya,
it right.
yeah, I like your name. All right, Aya, so let me get you a card. Let's see what messages come in for you today. Aya, make sure your your message is not mixed up with anybody else's. Okay, we definitely getting a beautiful message for Aya today from her higher self. We just want to get a message that's going to help her.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes these messages come in for your present situation. Sometimes it might be something that's not quite here yet, or it might be just something in the past that you need to pay attention to, right? That's
Mm-hmm.
how it comes in. So let's see what we have for Aya on today. What message for Aya from her higher self? Okay. The father? What's going on with mothers and fathers today?
Mm. It's not Father's Day or Mother's Day.
This is
I
the
don't
earth
know.
card. So you have the father. We have a lot of mothers and fathers and
Yep.
all right, so let's see. The father. Mm,
Hmm.
there we go. It's actually a major card. Is the number 5 is the major
Mm-hmm.
card.
Major keys.
We have a lot of major cards. Like Anna got 2 major cards.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are on fire tonight, I tell you. So the father. So it says the center of power within the family unit. Okay, a time for decisive action. A source of strength, not fear. So you got to get rid of fear. Fear is a very low vibration.
Mm-hmm.
It says, what did your father teach you? Step up and take charge. So you might be in a situation where you got to step up. Guide, instruct, and inspire with confidence. Okay? Be interested and supportive, not critical. So if you're giving advice or whatever have you, kind of do it in a supportive way, not in a critical way. Um, it says the buck stops with you. Fulfill your obligations. Allow others to do what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Share all tasks and responsibilities. Step out of the Stone Age.
Mm.
That's interesting. It says the father in his ideal form is strong. So you're a strong person. You're confident. Who, while not believing that the world revolves around him, is very much the center of power within the family unit.
Mm-hmm.
So you might be in the family. People might look up to you right now.
Yeah. And in regards to the Stone Age, what I'm getting is just it's a belief system.
Mm-hmm.
There's a which we
BS.
Well, we didn't coin it, but it's BS.
Mm-hmm.
But it's certain beliefs that you may have that can be a blocker,
Limiting.
limiting. So you have to look into those belief systems and see what's going on, what's
Mm-hmm.
a potential blockage, or what's going on.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
see if it's serving you. If it's a belief system that's not serving
Mm-hmm.
you, if it's hindering you from growing, it might be
Mm-hmm.
some time to rethink and reshape. It also says the father, his stillness is within the storm.
Mm.
So if you're going through something, that's probably where you might see your strength.
Yes.
Okay, someone who is active in his role of provider, protector, teacher, and leader.
Mm.
So don't be afraid of the storms.
Yeah. Oh, boy, storms are a blessing.
We just came out of one, so
Yeah.
we could tell you.
We
Um,
can only speak from our experience, and from our experience, even though the storm did not look like it was going in our favor, it definitely did.
wow, somebody said, "Wow, I'm just like my father. I've been learning." I'm
There
not
you
gonna
go.
touch it. I'm not gonna do my
Oh, it's
sausage
right
finger
here.
stuff. Just like my father, I've been learning this exact lesson with my sister. Wow,
Mm-hmm.
wow, Midnight Sun
Yeah. The midnight sunset, beautiful. I've been feeling a
says.
strong
Corey says,
shift.
"Can you share a little about your journey?" Wow, but Corey
See,
is Corey is all the way tapped into
see
us.
what I told you.
You
See
did say
Corey,
that.
Corey.
I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna sit down.
See.
I'm gonna take many seats. It's my time to take many seats. I'm gonna sit down.
See, Corey, before we got on this live, we were thinking, like, what were we going to talk about tonight? And I was thinking about doing a breakdown of how we got to this point. Not so much our relationship, but our spiritual journey. And that is awesome. So I would like to touch on it for a second.
Corey got a microphone in the house.
Oh boy. Okay. So
Okay, you
so
you won that one. You won that.
I'm gonna give a brief. We're probably gonna refine this a little bit more, but we started out with Ralph. Shout out to Ralph,
Yeah.
diving deep. Can I get a hello there? And just listening to the things that he talked about really sparked some things in us, and we started down the path of looking into those things. Thank you so much.
Oh, Charlene.
Thank you so much. It's good to see you.
Oh, what's up,
Um,
girl?
but yeah, we started out with Ralph, and while I was still looking at Ralph, Alicia was going into floor burn. She was going way,
I was
boy.
going into some deep
But
stuff.
yeah, it took me a while to get on there. But once we started listening to Ralph, and we started looking into the things that he was talking about as far
Hmm.
as Kemet, about the natural laws, the seven hermetic principles.
Yep.
We started digging into those things, and somewhere along the path, we started getting into shadow work because we got to a certain level where, okay, we got the happiness, we got the joy,
Hmm.
but we need to dig a little bit deeper. And so we ended up connecting with Teal Swan. Not so much we talked with her, but we
Look at
started.
some of her videos.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot of debate with Teal Swan, and a lot of things about her being supportive to stuff and whatever. But sometimes you have to know what's relevant for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's not so much the messenger, but you really want to pay more attention to the message and if it resonates with you.
Mm-hmm.
So some of the things that she was saying, it resonated with us,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And so it kind of like sparked stuff within us. And I think the thing that really did it for my baby was the natal chart.
Mm. Oh
That's
yeah.
that's that's
Yeah.
when you really just was like, okay, well, I know I don't know anything now.
Right.
So the natal chart is what really, because he was trying to figure out like how, this accuracy, like it's too accurate. Like I can't
Mm-hmm.
believe this. Like how, and then he started asking how. And then that's what started you down the rabbit hole. And
Mm-hmm.
then Ralph had a video and it was called the God Code. That sent him down another rabbit hole. None.
That God code. I'm still.
That made him angry.
Yeah. It pissed me off.
It was
It,
really.
it it really did because okay, I'm gonna be transparent with y'all for a second
Mm-hmm.
because growing up,
You burned some
I
sage.
was heavily in the church,
You just burned a
and
little
I
bit of
thought
sage.
that my salvation was coming from the sky, when all along my salvation was me,
Burn a little bit of sage.
and so it really made me feel a kind of way.
Yeah. When you
Okay.
realize, when you finally realize that there is no savior,
Hmm.
and that heaven and hell was invented by the Catholic Church. Like when you start doing your own research, and again, you guys, we don't want you to
And
believe
you don't
us.
gotta believe us because there are actual Catholic priests that have said that they made it up.
Yeah. And they made up a lot of stuff. And then when you start, because it's the age of information,
Hmm.
so everything is here for us. Right now, if you don't want to know the information, it's because you pretty much like bird box,
Yeah.
kind of like this. But the information is there for everyone who wants to know it. And then you can also go into meditation, and you could connect, and you can get your information. It's
Hmm.
nothing is hidden anymore. The veil has been lifted. So it's if you want to know, it's there for you to know.
Yeah.
And we're not making this stuff up, but when we realize what this world really, what it is, and
Hmm.
and the diabolical stuff.
What? Somebody said, "Who is Ralph? Ralph
Corey,
Smart?
Ralph Smart, Infinite
Oh,
Waters diving deep.
the cat down the
The
road."
cat down the road? No, Ralph Smart.
But real quick before I forget, one of the other things that really helped us along our journey is that we would get to kind of like plateaus where we feel like, okay, we got this. What's next?
Mm-hmm.
And the more we kept searching for what's next, it led us into something else, and it led us into
Mm-hmm.
something else, and now it's gotten us to the point where we're really into Seven Bomar, um,
Now that's y'all.
uh, Sad Guru,
Ooh,
um,
love Sakura.
getting into Eckhart Tolle,
Oh,
Casey.
she wants us to pin the resources gladly,
Yeah,
gladly,
yeah,
gladly.
we'll definitely do that.
We will gladly do that for you in a
And
standing.
there we go, in the
Okay,
standing.
okay, okay. So we see
So
you.
yeah, it really led us into a lot of things. And actually, to backtrack on something,
New Earth.
when I started reading my natal chart, that actually put us on to Flight Boss.
Yeah, Flight
Flight
Boss is
Boss
so
is god
crazy.
damn.
Yeah, goddamn it.
Yeah, if y'all know about
Yeah,
Flight Boss, he does an awesome job
he
in
is
breaking
so
down.
good with that.
Yes,
Breaking
and
down the natal chart. Like he is
hmm
really gifted. Like
yeah,
he really, really
yeah,
gifted.
air. There we
Air.
go.
Air.
Yeah, but for each
Yeah.
but for each one of these people, they were an awesome spark for us
Yes.
because they provided the knowledge, but we didn't take that knowledge at face value. We
Mm-hmm.
still went through and we did our own research. We
Yep.
started diving into subjects to figure out what's going on. And in
Mm-hmm.
addition to that, meditation, meditation,
Meditation. And
meditation.
Dr. Sabi,
Oh,
yes.
Dr.
Dr. Sabi, yes, yes,
Yes.
yes, and yes.
Hmm.
Yes. We should how can we go after we do the live, and like in the comments we can pin it at the
Yeah,
top.
well, yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
gonna do. Yeah.
Yeah. It's all within. Yep. It is. It really is.
Hmm.
Because when you really think about the subconscious, in Corey, I know you with me with this. Think about the subconscious mind, right?
Hmm.
The subconscious mind records 24/7.
24/7.
24 hours of the day, 7 days of the week. The subconscious, it will record. It never stops.
Hmm.
Now our conscious mind is selective. It's selective memory.
Yep.
So and it's for survival, because if you try to remember everything all at once, you might go kind of cuckoo for cocoa puffs.
Hmm.
You might not be ready for that yet on this
Hmm.
type of plane. Um, so with the subconscious mind, it records 24/7. That's when you go into a hypnosis phase. That's why you can go back to recall things that you can't even really remember,
Hmm.
because it's down there and it's stored down there. Who
Oh,
are these
Cora,
people?
Cora, we're gonna pin them all down in there. Actually, what I'm going to do, just because I don't want to take up all the comments, After this video is done, I'm going to go in the description. So it's
Mm-hmm.
not going to be in the comments. It's going to be in the description.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to have to go back through and look at this video to remember what all I need to put in the description.
I remember. I remember. I
But,
remember.
I'm going to pin the information about the meditation that I did where you're picking the different versions of yourself. And also posting the links for the different people who helped influence us,
Yes.
who lit that spark in us
Mm-hmm.
to gave us different subjects to go down and further explore for our own understanding.
Mm-hmm.
And I made sure to put that in the description
Mm-hmm.
so that you all will be able to go through and click on the links and go to the different videos and stuff like that.
Jane, J Z had a question,
Here it is right
and
here.
and also I need to do pull a card um for Charlene.
Yeah. Yeah, she said you pulled one for her on
Abundance. I
abundance,
remember that
but she
one.
said it hasn't happened yet. Um, Now, before we go into
Yeah.
that in that card reading, you have to under okay, when you're talking about law of attraction, you're thinking about manifesting
Mm-hmm.
abundance. But first, you have to recognize what is your definition of abundance.
Right.
Because when you look into what rich people have and what wealthy people have,
Mm-hmm.
wealthy people really don't consider money to be wealth.
They really don't.
They consider their health to be wealth, their
Mm-hmm.
mental stability wealth.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that. It depends on what you do, what you see as abundance.
Mm-hmm.
Where if you have really close relationships where people support you emotionally,
Mm-hmm.
that's wealth,
Right.
because that is hard to come by. Money is
Mm-hmm.
easy to come by, but having somebody who actually has your back, that's wealth. So you have to really focus on what is your definition of abundance.
Right.
Then once you figure out what your definition of abundance is, then you can go through the process of doing the manifestation by
Mm-hmm.
putting your thoughts, actions, and spirit all in alignment to
Right.
what you want to accomplish, and then you will see it come,
Right.
because you can't attract what you're not.
Because Jim Carrey, I don't know if you guys, everybody probably do know who Jim Carrey is.
Hmm.
Jim Carrey said something that was so key. He said he wished that everyone on this planet could become wealthy. Like he
Hmm.
said, he wished everyone, as far as money, the currency money, because it's energy. He wished everybody can have that experience of being like completely wealthy, right? Get all the money that like
Hmm.
millions and millions of dollars in your account, right? So that people can understand that that's not it.
That ain't it.
He's like, that is not it.
Hmm.
Money is a tool,
Hmm.
right? Just like this card, these deck of cards is a tool, and it's useful. This card is useful to for us to help to bring the messages through.
Hmm.
Money is also useful. It helps to pay bills. It helps to keep a roof over our head, and that is also linked to the root chakra. Like whenever there is, and we had to learn this too just recently, with the root chakra, because we realized we had to get our root chakra in alignment. We manifested, and y'all might think that we lying, but we're not even lying. It's
Yeah.
it's just this is maybe this is our test, and then we get our money. I'm sorry, I have to say that. Our testimony, right? So maybe that was a test, and maybe we have to come and share it, because sometimes these things can seem impossible, you
Hmm.
know. But even the word impossible spells possible, right?
Hmm.
So we had to move. And we're going to tell you a little bit about our business. We had to move, and it was an emergency move, right? And so we were doing the counseling full time, and so the currency was being generated at a pace to do what we were doing then,
Yeah.
paying bills, and because we're not trying to get rich or anything doing
No.
this. We just really just wanted to bring our message across,
Hmm.
and so we were able to do that comfortably. But then we had to move all of a sudden, and
Hmm.
with moving, we had to come up with rent, security deposits. It was just out of nowhere, crazy
Utilities setting up.
utilities, and we still had to maintain, where we were at.
Hmm.
So we were like, we're in a shitty situation. And so we like, universe, what's up?
Like
Ancestors, what's up?
we
Like,
had to come up with commas.
We had to
Well, at least one
manifest.
comma. It had one comma.
We had to manifest. I'm gonna tell them how much it was.
Yeah.
We had to manifest, guys, $2,500 in 2 days. You hear me? How many fingers is this?
Two.
Uno, dos. 2 days. We had to manifest that money in 2 days.
Hmm.
If we didn't manifest that money in two
We
days,
wouldn't be on this channel right now.
we don't know where we would have been. It was,
Mm-mm.
I mean, the situation was so traumatic. That's one of the reasons why we had to take a break because we had to
Hmm.
gather ourselves back. We had to come back center.
Hmm.
And then we realized that our root chakra, right? We needed to get that in alignment. And so once we realized that we had to do that, we did
Hmm.
it. We got it in alignment, worked on the root, come all the way up,
Yep.
cleared, unblocked, and
Yep.
now we're back to center. But we had this whole thing of lack going on because, the pressure came. We were doing good, and then the pressure came. And when the pressure
Hmm.
came, we had to make a decision. Now, are we going to let it bust these pipes or are we going to let it turn us into diamonds? And apparently, the universe didn't quite give us much of a choice.
No.
So we had to turn into diamonds. We couldn't be bust pipes.
No.
And it just the ideas just came to us like
Hmm.
it was just like bing.
Do this. Do
And it
that.
came after I got the lesson. It's so crazy. It happens every time. Every time the lesson comes, it's
Hmm.
like the solution comes right after it, like right after.
Yep.
Because I was going through, and I think we were going through the whole thing of feeling like, oh, they did this to us, playing the victim role,
Hmm.
nobody's here for us. We're here for everybody, doing that whole somber thing. And then it clicked, and it was like, no, that's not it.
Hmm.
That's not it. You have to keep that same energy, and it is hard. You have
Yeah.
to maintain the same energy that you wish to experience and that you wish to be.
Hmm.
Anything lesser would only attract that which is. So, when that lesson clicked for us, when we got it, we got the forgiveness, we got the
Hmm.
whole compassion, we got the whole, we
Hmm.
got it. It just something clicked,
Yep.
and boom. The first half of the day, what we got, 15,
Yeah,
17.
we got like 1,700,
Mm-hmm.
and then we ended up getting the rest that we needed.
Okay.
We literally meditated our
We
way,
meditated our way through the whole situation. We meditated
because we
three, four
fought
times.
at least 3 times a day.
At least 3 times a day, we meditated.
Hmm.
And just,
Focusing on where we wanted to be.
and then not only focusing on where we want to be, we actually had to be a vibrational match. So,
Hmm.
and the reason why sometimes things don't go the way we want it to go is because we are hoping, or yearning for one thing,
Hmm.
but our container isn't ready to fit what we are yearning for. So it's like you have to prepare the container, right?
Hmm.
You got to prepare your container. So it's like having a cup and you're trying to put hot boiling water in one of those red plastic cups.
You're just gonna melt
It's
that
going to
thing.
melt and the water is going to
Hmm.
spill because your container is not prepared. So when we got it, we got it,
Yep.
you know. Uh,
Oh, we still got to go back and answer Jay Z.
and I still got to read. What's the name? We went off in a whole. What you call it? I'm sorry, Charlene. Our bad, sweetie.
Yeah,
It's just
and
when
let me see if I
when
can
it's on the
answer.
spirit, you got to get it out.
Where did that question go? We just had it. Oh, so Jay Z had a question about the twin flame sharing astrological signs,
Mm.
elements, and or similar
Similar natal
native charts
charts.
and mirroring signs.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, yeah, and somebody broke it down to us. Um, it's in the numerology. It's in the
Mm-hmm.
sacred geometry. When you look at the natal charts, I'm gonna have to go back and go to my resources on this, but the numbers in the natal chart is going to reveal whether or not that person is your twin flame.
Mm.
We're not experts on that,
We gonna get it though. We'll
but
get them the
we'll get
information.
that information. But yeah, there's a certain alignment that happens with that natal chart when it comes to the numbers. Not so much the signs. We're talking about the angles, the degrees. Because when you think about it, twin flames, they started out as one and they split off. So at some point, those angles, those numbers, they're going to line up. So that's one way of doing it if you really want to try to get some type of confirmation through your natal
Natal
chart.
charts.
But the highest and best source in finding out whether or not somebody's your twin flame is your higher self.
Exactly, your oversoul, your
Yeah.
higher self. Think about twin flames like this scientifically. Spooky actions from a distance. That's what really the twin flame dynamic is. It's those little particles that keep splitting off and they keep splitting off and they're splitting off. Who talked about it? Was it Einstein? Spooky action from a distance.
No, it wasn't Einstein. It was
Who was it?
um
Wasn't that Einstein? Was it Nikola Tesla? Who was it?
it wasn't Nicholas. It was another scientist.
I'm thinking
I
it was
can't remember.
Einstein though. Spooky action from a distance. I
Yeah.
think that's Einstein. But look up to really understand the twin flame dynamic. You guys want to study. Good gosh, what is it? It's not metaphysics. What is it that they need to study? Is it sacred geometry?
No, it's gosh, why am I drawing the blank? It
Me
starts with a
too.
Q.
Quantum physics.
Yeah, quantum
There
physics.
you go. Quantum physics. You guys want to understand the twin
And
flame?
it was Einstein. Okay.
It was, yes. So quantum physics would really help you to understand twin flames and how
Yes.
it works. Because a lot of people think when you die, that's it, and you finish. No, you just begun. Probably again.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right. So we want to get focused. Charlene.
Charlene,
You've been patient.
We
Thank
love
you for
you.
your cat voice, as you said.
thank you, sweetie. Thank you, thank you. Here we go. All right, we got you, Charlene. So we're gonna get a card for you that's gonna help you on your journey. Message from your higher self that's relevant, that you can definitely use on this wonderful earth journey that you're traveling on. All right, here we go. Oh, this is going nice, Charlene. What do we
That's a
have?
beautiful card.
Yeah, we got a lot of royalties here tonight. There is a lot of royalties in the house. Are y'all conspiring?
Let's see if I can.
There is a lot of conspiring tonight. A lot of royalties in the house. Where did y'all come from? Kemet,
King of Fire. That is a beautiful card, though.
isn't it? Hold on, let me see.
Let me double check this. I am in healing and surrendering mode.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Charlene, so this is what we got for you, right? The King of Fire. This is a very strong card. You see the Lion King at the bottom? You seen Mufasa? Is that Mufasa?
Oh boy, and Jennifer, we're gonna answer that question in just a moment.
She's
Okay.
laughing. Okay, so it says ground and focus your passion, right? Be more than an idea person. Remain involved from start to finish. So it might be something to do with commitment, right? To get you to where you need to be. That consistency that we always talk about.
Consistency is key.
Every leader is part of a team. Delegate, right? So it says the King of
She's
Fire.
Jamaican.
Oh,
So that line means something, boy.
Jamaican.
Rastafari.
Not every Jamaican is. That's racist.
That's racist. Oh my gosh.
That's racist. Okay. It says show your appreciation. Keep your temper in check. Ooh, she said she's Jamaican. So because I'm from the Caribbean too. And so lots of times that I'm tested and to keep my temper in check.
Oh, I'm about to die.
All right. Oh boy. Sorry,
Gotta make
guys.
this quick.
Make it quick. Okay. So it says the King of Fire is a charismatic leader. He is passionate, and his passion is something others find inspiring because it's focused, grounded, and creative. So you have that within you. You just have to pull it out. Talking about your abundance lays within your gifts. What gifts? Your talent means talente, which means a sum of money. So you want to look at your gifts, right? What kind? Really focusing on your gifts. It looks like you have a lot of leadership skills within you. Tap more into your leadership skills. It looks like because of your charisma, you people are easily drawn to you because of your personality.
Yes.
They might like your accent. I don't know. All right. It says he can draw to him the people who are necessary for a project to be completed. So you have that within you to naturally attract the people that you need to assist you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And every single person will want to play a part to help bring your vision to life, which is a beautiful thing.
Yes.
So learn to utilize the energies that surround you. People seem like they're willing, they want to help. Just use that to bring your desire in
Hmm.
into fruition. She said, yes, her intuition is strong.
Mm-hmm.
Use your talents. A talente, sum of money. Use your talents. And you start harnessing on your talents, you start using it and stay consistent with it. Because sometimes when you first start doing something, it might not seem like it's going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But if you keep doing it and you keep putting focus and energy into it, it's going to keep growing. And she's an empath. Bam.
Mm-hmm.
You do
There you
you
go.
are abundant. So you if you're an
Yeah.
empath, that's a superpower.
Mm-hmm.
That is a superpower if you're an empath because you can utilize that.
Yep.
Not for evil though.
All right, we're gonna go into this last question, and we're gonna head out. So Jennifer posted a question here.
Uh-huh.
Should I confess to my twin flame how much I love him? He's married, but I know he feels the connection we have.
Of course he does.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's a connection that's undeniable. But here's the thing. Think about this. Say you're having a sweet, sweet dream, and you got some ice cream in your hand, you got some cake, and you just sitting there, you enjoying it, and here come the cat down the road.
Oh boy,
Uh,
rap won't get you.
Here come the cat down the road. He just wake you up in the middle of your sweet, sweet dream, and you wake up and you're like super pissed at him because he woke you up out of your dream.
Hmm.
You know, and that's the same scenario with when it comes to confessing your love to somebody who's already in a committed relationship.
Hmm.
Okay, um, what you're going to run the risk of is starting a whole nother run and chaser phase.
Mm.
Okay, because not everybody is ready for that information. Not everybody is ready to make a life changing decision.
Yeah.
Because I know for me, even though I was in a marriage for 10 years, it took me almost two to realize that I needed to get out of it.
Mm.
So sometimes you have to let those people play out their path, play out their lessons,
Hmm.
because that marriage is teaching them a lesson.
Hmm.
And it's teaching them lessons on levels that we can't even fathom or understand. Because when it comes to the infinite wisdom of our creator of this universe, there's no way that we can actually know why we had to be in a situation until we come through to the other side.
Yeah. Sometimes you can't really see it. You really
Hmm.
sometimes you can, right? If you really tapped in. Um, but sometimes it takes actually leaving the situation to really see the whole thing in its entirety. So yeah, just I would advise, I mean,
Mm.
probably not the best idea, you
No.
know. Maybe you could talk to them and like maybe on a friendship level, but it's hard to be somebody's friend
Hmm.
when you have all of
These
all those
emotions.
emotions going on and bubbling up on the inside like a volcano just ready to pop at any moment.
Hmm.
um just meditate on it, because we don't want to
Yeah.
tell you how to steer your boat,
No,
because
definitely.
everybody is here to have an experience. We don't know what your experience is. Everybody got their own journey.
Hmm.
So we don't want to tell you yes or no, but you make the
Oh
best
wow.
decision that you think is going to service your greatest growth, good, and expansion in this current moment,
Yeah.
right?
Oh wow. Somebody's having a major breakthrough right now. How do
Really?
you say her name?
Tyler.
Tyler. Okay. I think I just realized who my twin flame is now. He's my best friend going through a divorce. I got a text from my ex, felt depleted, and here y'all are live. My heart is so grateful, y'all. I'm crying.
Oh my
Um,
goodness.
dang, where'd it go? We just
Y'all,
had a
y'all, this is a big live tonight. Like I am so.
like the synchronicities today have been incredible. I'm
It
shaking.
has. It
I
has.
need to breathe. Please breathe.
Breathe, girl. Please
Please
breathe.
breathe.
Take a breath. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You guys are so amazing. Like, oh my
Yes.
God, it's so amazing.
Yes. Definitely. Tyler, take a moment, take that in, and Jennifer, I'm glad that that information spoke directly to you.
Hmm.
Just definitely let it resonate, let it sit with you. Um, yeah, we love y'all.
We love you guys. What's the name? Charlene said I had to let my twin go because he went back to his ex-wife. Yep,
Yeah,
you
sometimes
did.
you got to do that.
Sometimes you have to let it go and release, and that's where you really find your peace.
Hmm.
When you release things that no longer serve you, or if it's hindering your growth, you gotta learn to let go. And sometimes it's the hardest thing to do, but it's the best.
Hmm.
It's the best
Yeah,
thing to do.
you just spoke about what Shantae was just saying.
What's she saying?
Same thing you just said.
Wow.
So
Look at
yeah.
this. You see how these stones are helpful? My communication stone.
Hmm.
I love it.
Yep,
Love
yep, yep.
Chrysola. It's a little bit on the expensive side, but the Chrysolas are really, really good.
Hmm.
And it's good for business too. Like if you're starting up a business, it's good to keep some Chrysolas around. It really does help.
Yep, yep. So we're about to head out, y'all.
Somebody
Cause
wanna can I talk to y'all privately, please? Yeah.
I was, you know what? We were so in sync because before I was heading out, I was gonna let y'all know that in the description there is a link where you can book a session with us so that you can talk with us one on one. We just did some sessions today, so definitely go on and book those sessions so that you can have a conversation with us one on one. We would love to
Love
talk
to.
with you all. Actually, do on some of the sessions we can actually do it face to face.
Right.
I
And
mean, not
we
face to face, but video to
and
video.
and and I think it's the natal charts. Like those natal charts really does help us. It's like a start because a lot of people are like, what is my purpose? What is my purpose? It really, if you want to call it a purpose, if you want to say it's a purpose or whatever, your life
Hmm.
path, the natal chart helps so much to narrow things down. It shows you aspects of yourself that
Hmm.
you probably might have forgotten about or you're not paying attention to, and it kind of layer it out for you to see, oh, okay,
Yep.
so I might be this way because this is my talents and gifts, my career path. Maybe I'm in the wrong career path. Yeah, I'm good at this, I'm good at this, so let me go towards this career path instead of this one. And it
Hmm.
really does help you to align yourself. It's a really good starter to really get to do your natal chart
Hmm.
and to understand your life path number and what it all means. And it really does help.
Yeah. And the last question: are you a Scorpio? Well, I don't know if that question is for us, but I'm
Oh, one
Pisces
of you.
Libra, and she's Libra Pisces.
We the same, but it's just
It just
switched.
switched.
So let me see if I can get it. I'm a Libra sun and a Pisces moon. He's a Pisces sun and a Libra moon, like the yin
Hmm.
and the yang type of thing.
Hmm.
And somebody had a question I wanted to say. I'm letting them go. Very good, Crystal. I'm letting them go. You got to. Sometimes you have to let go because when you hold on,
Hmm.
you hurt yourself more. Because if you have a rope and you keep holding and you keep pulling, you keep pulling, you're gonna rip your hands. You're gonna get cut. So sometimes it's just easier to just let it go.
Hmm.
I was thinking the same thing. Would love
Yeah,
to.
about the
Okay,
sessions.
beautiful. I need another one. Come on in, baby. Come on in. No Scorpio. Alicia seems more air. She said I'm an air sign. Am I an air sign?
Mm,
I think I. I get confused. So I think I am an air sign. I'm a Libra. Libra is
you gotta
air.
forgive me. My mind is.
Sometimes I think I'm an earth sign, but I think Libra is an air
Yes,
sign
you
because
are. She said, "Yes, you
Libra
are."
is a masculine sign. So it's yeah, I'm an air sign.
Yes.
Yeah. See, yeah. So it's it. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am.
Yep.
And did we get all?
Yeah.
We got quite a few questions.
We got quite a few.
Okay,
Yep.
girl, guys, it's a girl. Guys, our phone is on like what 10%.
Yeah. Yeah. It's about to die soon, so we don't want to get into too much.
Oh, says mind if I'm booking soon. A little nerve. Oh, don't be
Oh,
nervous.
don't be
We
nervous.
don't judge, guys. We are not in
And
any
and a
room.
little secret, y'all. We over deliver.
We do.
If it's a 30-minute session, don't worry about the time. If it's a if it's an hour session, don't worry about the time. We're
Yeah.
here for you. Shh. Don't tell
We do.
nobody.
It depends on. It's so crazy. It depends on what the situation is called for because some people. I mean, if you book a half an hour session and it's a half an hour session, and
Mm-hmm.
obviously we need to provide more information, we're not going to be like, oh, your time is up. That's crazy because you might not even get the necessary information that you need. So sometimes it could go over, and so until we get the information across that's needed, then yeah, we won't do because it will be the whole session will be pointless
Mm-hmm.
if you don't get the necessary information that you came for.
Yes. Um, Anna, with our schedule, we can't say when we're going next,
Yeah,
but I will say this. We will be doing more pre-recorded videos
then lives.
that are going to break down some topics that we have ideas on that we're going to
Hmm.
be diving deep into.
Real deep.
Because, like I said on our previous live, which was a couple of weeks ago, um, that we're going to be really diving deep into some more spiritual stuff,
Hmm.
like really getting alignment with yourself, really getting in alignment with source,
Hmm.
and understanding where all of this stuff is really coming from. Now,
Hmm.
we haven't found the answers, but we found some stuff that brought some clarity.
Right.
So,
And we are seeking. We
yeah,
continue to seek. Just remember, guys, when you believe something, you kill the
possibilities.
possibilities of knowing. So always seek. And when you seek, you'll find.
Hmm.
So continue. That's what we're here to do. We're here to collect. It's a data collecting place. We're here to collect
Hmm.
stuff, a DNA. That's what the DNA is.
Yeah.
That's why it looked like a prison. Because we living in a prison. See, you ever notice how the DNA strands look like bars?
Yeah.
And we need iron in our blood, right? The iron in our blood.
Hmm.
That's what keeps us here. There's so much to this, guys. There's so much. We'll have to do videos so we can really get into
Yeah.
breaking these spells, the words, and breaking it down and
Hmm.
shedding some light. Because that's what we're here to do. We're here to shed light. Low
Okay.
battery.
Yeah. So we gotta head out, y'all. We love y'all. Oh, we gotta go. It's about to die on me. We love y'all. Peace out.